I'm here to talk to you about the Jubaea Chilensis. I've had it in a pot, hasn't really grown at all much this summer. Um, I've been thinking about what to do with it long term. This is a sheltered spot. It's just so expensive to. I've got to keep it alive. It's too expensive to lose. Remember, this is a rescue plant. It's been bought from a nursery. If you've seen my last video on the unpacking Jubaea Chilensis, it's the Jubaea Chilensis third spear pulled, so I got it for a knockdown price. It hasn't really grown at all in its pot. I repotted it. They told me they had trimmed the roots, so it had a much bigger root system. So I think one of the things that I've needed to do was to add a lot of bone meal here. So I've added actually a whole tub of bone meal in here as a soil improver. You can put it around the roots, but you can also just add as a soil improver. This tub is a 50 centimetre tall circular bottomless pot, really, in a sense. It's been made with metal panels that are all attached together. It's designed to be free draining. It's got about 30% perlite in. The rest of it is peat, basically, a peat-based compost. Because I need it to be free draining, I need it to have the nutrients I want it to have. The bone meal that I've put in is for the root development, because everything I've read about this on the internet is saying that they do grow slowly, but if you have them in the ground, they grow so much quicker. Okay, this isn't exactly in the ground, but this is 1 meter 20 centimeters, this circle. So it's got a lot of space for it to grow its roots, because they don't just grow down, they grow, along the surface as well. They have surface roots as well. They sort of spread out. So I want to have it raised up. It's in a position where it's got a garage to the left of it here, um, and it's got a fence here. It's got this bamboo. So I'm really hopeful this is going to do really well. Where you can visit me, and I'll tell you again. I'll let you know how it gets on in the next few years. Now, just because this bamboo keeps getting in my way, I'm going to just tell you about this bamboo. It's um, Philostachys spectabilis, and just to update you, just so you know, because a lot of people worry about bamboos, and they think, oh, you see all these newspaper articles, they go wild, they're going to be popping up everywhere. I had one of my videos where someone said, what have you planted that bamboo for? It'll be all over your garden. Well, the fact is, this bamboo is a running bamboo. So yes, it is an aggressive bamboo, this one. You get two types of bamboos. One is a clump forming, and another is a running form where the roots run aggressively. It's only the running forms you've got to be careful about. I've got a lot of Fargacia in my garden. They are, if you see Fargacia in the name, you're fine. That's clump forming. But if you've got an aggressive bamboo, like this one, which is grown and planted here because it's beautiful, it's a spectacular bamboo. Just look at that yellow stem. It's got a green sulcus. It is amazing. The green sulcus is the stripe on it. And it just looks so exotic. It's such a graceful, slender bamboo. This bamboo is a fantastic bamboo. It's fantastic. But what I have done, if you want to buy one of these bamboos, you can get one and not worry about it. What you do need to do, make sure the conditions are right for it. So the soil's got to be good. So in this soil here, I've got so much compost. It's unbelievable. That helps retain moisture. I've enhanced the soil. I've mixed it all up. It's got lots of leaf mould. These are great growing conditions. Great water retaining. Great free draining compost. And before this bamboo is planted, this is an area was dug out. It's 10 meter square. Sorry. An area was dug out that was 10 foot square. It's about or I don't know, 3 meters, something like that. Not good with conversion. So let's just say this is 10 foot by 3 foot, um, and it's 60 centimeters deep. And then you put in the plastic. The plastic's got to be 3 millimeter deep, special thick reinforced plastic that you can buy from a specialist who sells these bamboo products. And some people use concrete slabs, but they are not a reliable method for stopping bamboo escaping from there. You've got to do it properly. So it's 60 centimeters deep, um, and it's a thick membrane. It can't get out of this here. That's the theory anyway. And I'm pretty confident because I spent about 2 or 3 days digging it out, putting the plastic in myself, that there's no bamboo going to come away from here. But as I've started talking to you about this, I'll just tell you about another bamboo. This bamboo here is a Firstachys vivax aureocorlis, and it's different in that the stem is much thicker and more lemony coloured. It's stunning bamboo. Again, I've done the same thing. It's been dug out and protected. I do have other bamboos that don't have barriers. You can see that doesn't have a barrier because this is Fargesia Blue Dragon. So this doesn't have a barrier. This is a remarkable bamboo because you get these blue stems, but where the new foliage has got this kind of pink tinge to the bamboo stem. I think it's gorgeous bamboo. I've got another one there which is in a pot because that's another running bamboo. That is Castellonis, Firstachys castellonis, and that's a beautiful bamboo. Fargesia robusta Campbell, you don't need to worry about that spreading anywhere. That is a absolutely fine bamboo. To be honest, I have it everywhere in my garden, but that's not because it's popped up everywhere. That's because I keep dividing it. This is Fargesia demissa Jerry. I bought it because I love the colour of these stems, and it's a really stunning bamboo. That so these are Fargesia here, and they don't go anywhere, I can assure you. I do have this bamboo here, which is Thassa victi, and it's in a pot because it is actually an aggressive spreader. So therefore it's in a pot so that it can't become a problem. I thought you can divide it, but you need to keep it in a pot. This is Indocalmus tessellata, or tessellatus. It is a running bamboo, but if you do a lot of reading up about bamboos, what we find out is that in fact it's quite if you read about it, that it's one of the less aggressive running bamboos, and that you can control it. And the same is true for this bamboo in here, which is Thassa viridastris. And the books recommend you can chop it down to the ground in spring, which helps control its vigour. So it helps control the growth, stop it spreading too much. But it also makes the colour better, and keeps the height sort of more reasonable height. It's quite a beautiful bamboo actually, that, because of the colour. Doesn't cope with dry soils. A lot of my garden is dry. So the idea of them taking over, this for example, I've had it in spots where it's just died. So the reason it died, not enough moisture. I have to water a lot of my bamboos just to keep them alive.